I've been using Rome Research for note-taking. I should say it's more than note-taking. I sort of live in it since July of 2020, and still after 13 months, there are these OMG aha days that I just sit there and am amazed at what can actually be done within Rome. And to other people, some of these aha moments are probably obvious, though I thought I would begin to capture them for some people for whom they might not be quite obvious. So Rome has this feature called query. So if you go down here and look, and it says you can query between pages, and you can query or not, but you can also query between. And since I used Rome for all my to-dos, everything that's going to happen in the future, on a particular day I want to look at what's going to happen over the next week. And I could go ahead and key that in as a query to say between whatever today's date is and whatever the date is a week ahead of time. Though keying that in every time I want to use it's quite annoying. I mean, anything that takes you more than a couple of keystrokes ends up being annoying. And Rome has this amazing templates feature so that you can define templates, and in any place within Rome, if you type semicolon, semicolon, it will pop you the list of templates that you can simply insert. So I finally figured out that if I do a query month saying query between tomorrow and next month, or a query week between tomorrow and next week, if I then am on my daily page and I go ahead and do semicolon, semicolon, and simply do a query and select week and hit enter, it shows me all of the date pages that contain a date on them between tomorrow and next week. Now, on the date September 12th, which was several days ago, there were dates entered which are in fact in the future for today, and it simply becomes extremely convenient to simply go ahead and use this query month that will show me any date entries that have anything that has a date entry between now and a month from now, so that I can go ahead and look at them and get a sense of what's coming up without having to go. I mean, you could go look at your to-dos, but to-dos is everything that's on the to-do list, and I'm usually more interested in what's going to happen in the next few days. So by simply putting this code on query month and then this text on the Rome templates page, you can then use it. Now this only works on a daily page. You can't go to some other page and put in semicolon, semicolon. You can query it, but it doesn't work because it's not on a date page, so it doesn't know what date it's supposed to start on, I think. So it's just a neat feature that all of a sudden today became quite obvious, and it's one of those moments where you say, wow, I sure wish I knew about this a year ago. But, you know, there are so many features in Rome that I'm probably still only using 25% of it, and maybe less. And day after day, another piece seems to make itself known and its utility. So I figure out how to weave that into the things that I use Rome for on an ongoing basis. So hope you find this useful. Take care, and there'll probably be an additional Rome note in a day or two because they just keep popping up. Bye.